Nice. It is live. Nice. I don't know. It's music for me. Nice. Alright, I'm dipping in, boys. Have a good broadcast. I'll be back in here and just take it. Good luck.
Oh, just a second. Yeah, I'm ready. You ready? The broadcast is live. Good to go there. $347. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was making sure my voice was heard on the stream than it is here. There's issues with first name. I'll need an invite.
Week
to,
1 is in the past now, sealed, signed, and scorched into the record books. The Juggernuts didn't just defeat the reigning champions, they dismantled them piece by piece, round by round, until nothing was left but silence and smoke. They moved like machines, precise and unfeeling, unshaken by pressure, unbothered by expectations, untouched by the chaos around them. But on the other side of the league, in a match that carved itself into legend, the Revenants tasted something different. The agony of almost. The weight of a battle fought to the edge of survival and lost by inches. They were buried beneath overtime heartbreak, dragged through failure with every eye watching. They were buried and left to rot in the shadow of what could have been. But nothing stays dead forever. Not in this league. Not when rage takes root in the bones. Not when the fire keeps burning long after the scoreboard goes dark. Now they return, not for revenge, not for redemption, but to remake themselves into something sharper, colder, something that no one can afford to underestimate again. The Juggernuts, still unbroken, still unchallenged, a wall of purpose that is yet to be tested by something truly desperate. The Revenants, reborn from the dirt and the fire, no longer playing to survive, but prepared to kill something sacred just to make a statement. Now they face each other, and whatever happens next will end the story they've been telling and begin the one they'll be remembered for.
Alright, folks, welcome back to Frog Gigger Season 2. Tonight we've got a matchup with some real bite. The Revenants versus the Juggernuts. Both teams are walking into this game with something to prove, but for very different reasons. So, Joe, let's get right into it. The Juggernauts absolutely dismantled the defending champs last week. Is this team legit, or did they just catch the Psycho sleepwalking?
Well, it's hard to say. On one hand, they looked great and had some dominant rounds. On the other hand, Froof didn't seem quite like himself. So I'm excited to see how this game fares, to see how, you know, are they legit or are they frauds?
Indeed, indeed. Hopefully we'll get some answers tonight. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have the Revenants. They lost in heartbreaking fashion. Overtime collapse, emotional fallout, Stinky taking it out on the fans. How much do you think that will be a distraction for this one?
Indeed, heartbreaking fashion, and that outbreak was shocking. I think that it will play a major part in tonight's match if they are able to stay locked in or tilt at the first sign of trouble.
Fair enough. So let's say the Revenants do show up. What's the blueprint to beat the Juggernauts?
I think finding a way to win attacks. This team is a solid defensive team, so I think it will come down to whether they're able to do anything on attack.
That's fair enough. I mean, the attack win rate so far is 25%, so I think you got a good point there. But tonight it's discipline versus desperation. One side looking to build a legacy, the other looking to stay afloat. I've got no clue which way it's going to go, but I know it's going to go violent.
You know, in moments like this, when everything's about to explode, there's only one person we can trust to keep it all together. Let's check in with the league's moral compass, snack provider, and part time therapist, Siege Mommy.
Siege Mommy's keys to victory for the Juggernauts is to force conflict early. The team is old and they do not have the capability to make it a long match. They need to force it early and shut them down. The key to victory for the Revenants is to make sure they make it a fast and quick match. If they don't, Trey's computer will turn into a pumpkin and Cinderella will no longer be able to go to the ball. Siege Mommy's favorite thing about her Siege family is their winning attitude, personality, or as I like to call, that wop.
All right. Huge thanks to Siege Mommy on that. Tune in next game to find out which one of her children didn't know about incognito mode. But enough about peace and love. It's time for more. It's time for some war. Let's meet the players taking the stage tonight.
And now, introducing Team Juggernuts.
Day of Fire 16, Brass Reminders Elite Academy of Sticker Tacticians.
Ilion Bro, Juggernauts, B Gay Sports. We're in the gays.
AD Poor, the Siege Mommy University.
And now introducing Team Revenants.
Stanky Fingers, Red Rorschach University. Go Shack Go.
Commando 6914, World of Tanks Addicts Anonymous.
Respawn, Roland Solo Q.
Right, the stage is set, squads are locked in, and the tension is thicker than Gridlock's thighs. Before we kick things off, let's hear from the captains themselves.
Let's get Matthew. Let's get Dale Fire in here.
Hello, hello.
Welcome in. Day of Fire, there's been a lot of online chatter this week. Some burner tweets questioning the Juggernuts' off-season moves. Some fans are thinking the tone sounds familiar. Anything you'd like to clear up?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Absolutely no clue.
What do you think, Joe? Think we should believe him?
The tweets. Have you seen the tweets?
Tweets. I have not seen any tweets.
Let's see here. Former Mythic's Stanky Fingers gets released, and within hours, the Revenants lock him down, build around him, and throw him 2 ring-wearing ex-psychos. Do you know who this not Day of Fire 16 is?
You know, probably Al. Goose Guy 20 is top guess. Yeah, I have not seen these. I have no clue what these are.
Maybe we need to check in with the other captain, Stanky Fingers.
Sure looks like it's a question for him.
All right. Well, thank you for joining, and good luck on your match.
Yep.
All right. We'll invite Stanky Fingers in. See what he has to say about this.
Hopefully he's got some answers for us.
Welcome me to the booth, boys. Here I am.
Yeah, welcome, Stanky. All right, so before we get into tonight's match, we've got to ask. There's an article that dropped after last week's game, the fan incident. It blew up. People are calling it a meltdown. Some are calling it justified. Do you have anything to say about the matter?
It was definitely a meltdown. Not really my proudest moment, but I think it's a good opportunity to, stress to the team the importance of, blocking out the media, blocking out all the chatter, and focusing on playing our game. So that's kind of where it's been. We're dealing with it on the side. I've given the guy a signed jersey. He's good. We're good. I've apologized to him publicly. Everything's fine. But it was a good, just a compass back to what's important for my group.
That's understandable. That's a mature take on it. The Frog Giggers Instagram put out a poll this week, and some of the fans seem to think you need to be suspended for a game. You think that's fair?
I mean, I think steps were taken. The process was followed, to make things correct in regard to the fan. I've apologized. I think it's water under the bridge now, and anything else is just trying to get clicks. So we've moved past it. I think it's time the rest of the league moves past it. We're on to game 2.
All right. Well, that's a fair assessment, I would think.
Anything else for me, or can I get back to my boys?
Good luck in your match tonight, and
thank you, gents.
Excited to get it started.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right, indeed. So we got 2 teams, 2 completely different captains, and 2 totally different paths up to this point. The Revenants are trying to shake the past and rewrite the narrative. And as far as the Juggernuts, they're not interested in the stories. They're here to win. Strap in and lock the doors, because week 2 is about to get ugly. Let's get into it.
And with that, we get to the good stuff. First map is Clubhouse. All right, and the Revenants start on defense first. All right, I think both teams are ready to go. gonna get it kicked off.
Alright. I'll be curious to see if Clubhouse goes as well for Juggernuts this time as it did last time.
First bands, we got a clash coming from the I'm blanking right now.
The Juggernuts.
The Juggernuts and a Bravo from the Revenants.
Not surprised by the clash, man. Commando has been, shown to be a really solid clash player, so that's no surprise at all.
Yep. With Clubhouse, it does leave up the Azami. I think
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
A strong one on this one. Jeez. There's either high or super low. Alright. Just gonna have to let me get used to these controls.
I hear you. So you got the gym bedroom, classic mirror setup going on. Respawn going for Maestro. Here's Theory with his cams for this matchup.
10 seconds remaining.
I think he looks like he may be doing a cash hold.
5 seconds to go.
Reinforcing the walls over there.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, you reinforce the walls to servers. I apologize for this camera control. Definitely trying to get the hang. Alright, so bathroom is super strong with mirror on this one, and then to have an Azami as well is going to be super nice. The attackers are all coming from strip or above strip.
Yeah, you got Deifire and his classic Cali over here.
Yep.
Looks like 84 is holding the Phantom Angle for CCTV since there's nobody over there. But you got to do it because there's always a chance to run out or a shot from there. Billy with a smart play, putting an OSA shield on that wall, on that window to cache CCTV.
Covered this blank.
Yep.
Ring.
Oh, looks like Stinky went for it and blew it up. So I'll have to watch that window after all.
Trying to get one. Oh, he had him for a second. Trey's in a dangerous spot. If Will knows he's back there, he might be.
He sure is.
Not.
We got 50 seconds left and they haven't gotten in the building yet. Still have 84 on the roof.
The push is going to be coming here soon, probably into B, and they've got a guy in B, so this is looking good for the defense here.
Oh, yep. Now they enter into cash finally.
20 seconds, they're running out of time. Quick.
Yeah, they gotta hurry.
Keep it deployed.
Tony got some shots before. He didn't get anything. And
Oh, you got shot with
there it is, Trey with the ace. Yeah, they were a little too slow on that attack, I feel like.
Oh, Yeah, they had nothing. 20 seconds in, they had no ground and hadn't really cleared out anything. There was still
No, they
one
hadn't got
playing in gym just behind the racks. I feel like there was a little bit of a lack of droning there.
There was, definitely. You know, it's not a big deal, but if they'd opened up that wall on hot tub side, that would have at least put some pressure over there to make them think they might push them over there too.
Yeah, I don't think Trey would have gone behind the rack at gym if he had that wall open.
Definitely not, yeah.
He would have stayed in bathroom. Callie and the zombie band.
No surprise there.
Yep.
Also no surprise that Eddie's going to play Capcan.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Thorn, Capcan, they're kind of leaning into this slow push from the Juggernuts. Slowing down even more with the traps.
You know, it's a smart strategy. If you push slow and you don't have time,
located by attackers.
You're going to run into the trap when you just have to push the last second.
And on the Juggernuts side, they don't switch things up too much. Obviously, Callie.
10 seconds to insertion.
Really switch to the Capital for that O.
5 seconds to go.
Go for a smoke plant, probably.
Yeah.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I guess they have hard breaches.
Yeah, they have 2 hard breach charges. They have 4 smoke grenades, so they can go for some fakes there. That was a smart ban on the zombie, though, because Trey loves to play garage with the zombie, so take that away from him. Oh, they threw a drone into construction, and
I just missed that kill.
That was a good teamwork there. Billy threw a drone in, and I think he shot it, so he was there and swung on the window.
I don't think there's anyone on this side. Everyone's back inside. The last 2, 1 garage, 1 cache. With Stinky Fingers down, it does give them a lot of freedom, especially this early. They're just gonna take construction. Oh, jeez.
Having that Mira makes it slightly more scary, but
yeah, but they've already cracked it, so
yeah, they're already getting it. So
all 3 are stacked up here.
Yeah, they might need to let somebody drone them out.
But they didn't take the room once he got flashed.
I'll say they are pushing much faster this time.
Man, Stevie's in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, he is. Oh, Stevie's down from the Capital, looks like. That whole time Trey held an angle from garage. If he had pushed up, he might have been able to catch one of them. I was in a real tough spot.
They've got the flank going down now. He's gonna look like he might go for the flank. Yep. Nope, he's pushed back up.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
See what he does.
Somebody's going underneath to catch him for the flank if he needs it.
Looking for an easy kill. They're not gonna
Will's using the mirror at the smart.
There's one. AD4 still underneath. He didn't actually go for the full flank, but fire definitely saw him through the mirror there.
Yep.
There's 16 seconds. He's got nothing left. There's no time. He needs to push here.
Oh. I don't think Tony hurt him. Yeah, Tony never hurt him.
Oh, he could have got him from the drone hole there.
That was a much better attack.
Much better. I mean, taking Stinky Fingers out so early just gave them so much time to work with.
It really did. The fact that they even went for it. A frag that quick was much different in round one.
But nice try, man. Trying to get them riled up.
Yeah.
With all that controversy on Stinky Fingers. 84 trying to get a reaction from him.
Or nothing though.
Alright, the
So we
Mirror
got
and the Dokkaebi.
Dokkaebi and Mira. I guess they got tired of dealing with the calls from Dokkaebi, which I don't blame them.
Pretty
Going
average,
back
pretty
upstairs.
standard bands.
Yep.
Going back
Yeah,
upstairs, yep.
Nothing surprising with these bands so far.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
fun
defused by
fact,
attackers.
this is the exact same way that their attacks went game one for Juggernuts. They lost on bedroom and won cache. So it must just be something about attacking that site that they haven't figured out yet.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
That is interesting. It's a tough one to attack.
It is. It's sneaky tough.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
You did get the construction wall, which I think that's a good play, because they construction and tried to do that. That was a great little way of how they got respawn the first time.
Yep. And, they don't have a way to get this wall. They don't have any EMPs or a Maverick or anything. So they'll have to go underneath if they want to get the wall. Let's see, Tony put a Claymore in a drone hole. Let's see if Stevie sees it. He does.
It does look like they're taking the wall for construction.
Stevie got the drone, the Claymore, so he won't get killed on a random walkthrough. Also, you're playing fight time.
Construction.
It looks that way. It looks like all three are playing sight on defense this time.
Yep, no roam from Ged or from Sneaky Fingers.
Trey just got droned out.
One's got cache, one's got garage. It looks like a pretty solid hold so far.
And with them not being able to get that CCTV wall, they know there's only two directions they can really come from, so.
It's only a minute 20 left and they still haven't even taken construction. No one's in there playing it. Oh, and here comes they fire up red. Backed off though. He's switching up to go to garage. A little exchange there.
Like he tagged Trey and Trey did not tag him.
It's a tough spot to push though.
It is. They're finally getting into construction, but Stanky's holding a tight angle on the door. Well, they do see each other. Oh, nice. Nice kill by Billy there.
One deployed.
This one can spill it, this Billion bro. He's all over the place.
They have A site again.
Yep,
Trey's still just holding garage.
They're going for the plant.
Respawn can't see him from laying down. He's gonna have to push. Oh, Will never saw Trey come around the corner.
Mando came around the corner just in time. Day of Fire through his Bellas and thought he was for a second. Turned his back. Got.
That
scoreboard check.
That attack went back to the round 1 attack. Just a little too slow.
Yep. Let's just call out Commando with a 7-1 out of 3 rounds.
He's on fire tonight.
He is on fire right now. I mean, I feel like defense is his strength for sure. So this is going to be the real test for the Revenants, is their attacks.
Commando was doubling his kills from defense last time. He only had 7 in 3 games last time. He already has 7 in 3 rounds. Yeah. He brought it tonight.
We've already gotten 2 plants as well. One retake.
That's also real crazy. Yeah, that's also really crazy.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It's interesting lineup on this side. I think the mirror's pretty standard. I guess the Kate is also. Scopos is interesting pick. I do like it. AD4's been on the roam recently, and so this kind of helps him out to actually do that, accomplish that.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And this is a site that is hard to rotate back to with just 2 staircases. If you're not including the garage.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen 84 play
5 seconds left
before, but
before
I agree with you. It's a smart call.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Roaming in, so help that way. Billy was smart. He blew out the gas pipe on B-site wall.
On the prep. We're seeing a shield come out from respawn. I don't saw. Did we see much shields in their first match?
You know, I don't remember seeing that in the first match.
Yeah, they're working on the roof while Stinky Fingers is working on getting into strip, maybe? Oh no, he's going yeah. 84 is way down in basement.
Yeah, that's a classic Tony.
It is.
Start really far away and go for a late flank.
They're droning out study right now, or logistics. Seeing what they can see. Stinky Fingers is not balcony. We just still got pretty slow start with the first minute. Looks like they may be taking construction, but from the window side, tough to get across the whole thing with that mirror over there. Oh, but they didn't drop that. They just don't know where 84 is at. I think that's the main concern.
They don't
just dropped, and they've taken cash just now. They've got the mirror at construction. Sorry, go ahead.
They don't seem too concerned with finding 84 off-site.
Yeah.
He could potentially catch Commando here as he comes up the stairs. Trey with another kill.
Another kill picked up on the captain.
And he killed the other Scopos.
I like that move right there from Billion Bro. Oh! 84
going down.
And Commando
clean around.
Cleaning them up.
We have a fan suggestion to increase the commentating volume.
Increase the commentating volume.
Just a little bit.
Absolutely.
We had another ace from Trey there. Now he's at 10 kills.
I think, is that any better?
We'll see what they say.
All right, just so while I was clicked away, I think we missed the ban on Mirror and ban on Osa.
Neither of them terribly surprising there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, I said that should be better on the commentating sound now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't blame him for getting Osa and Blackbeard out of Trey's hands.
Yeah.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Operators.
Especially for the attack, you feel like that Commando is going to be the one you turn the ban for these matches. And the way he's playing in this one, I mean, it makes sense.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Absolutely. Yeah, he doesn't need any extra help.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, it looks like they're going back to the site, but they're playing it a little different. They don't have the
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb
as well. And Dave Fire is looking like he's going to be taking the role this time, which I think he's way more comfortable with. He does not like the anchor as much.
Definitely not, and he's a very solid Oryx player, so I think it's the right call to get him back on that move. Got some Legion and Thorn traps in case they bring in a shield, but they didn't this time.
Reaching!
They get the wall. Oh, respawn and 84s just missed each other in the drone hole.
He doesn't know where he's at. But Billy and Bro is inside the bathroom just waiting for them to come through.
I've got my eye on you.
Stinky. Oh, Respawn picked it up. I thought Stinky Finger was going to get him, but good play. They cornered him. One side from the window, one from the breach. Billy and Bro should have been able to pick him up. I guess you just didn't hear him hop in, maybe?
I think Stinky was firing, so he probably didn't hear the hop over the gun.
Now, where is...
It on the roof.
Okay. Dave Fire trying to look for some way to flank this, because this is a tough spot. Billy and Bro should have heard him hop in and gets the pickup on respawn. Dave Fire on the long flank. Commando still up on the roof.
He may catch Stinky. Oh, no, he got the Nomad, so they know he's there. He could catch him through construction windows. He looks ready to drop logistics.
Oh, Commando just went down by a thorn, maybe? They don't know that?
They jumped in. They saw him.
I don't know if it's a 1v1 or 1v2. Reloading! Yep, there it is.
That was a much needed round for
Yep, stopped the bleeding, kept it from them taking this map.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got another kill on Commando.
When he's poking the bear over here.
He's
just
trying. They're 5 rounds
try.
in. He's only been able to say that twice.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Alright, the Nomad and the Oryx.
You know, on the one hand, it's a great sign for the Revenants that Commando has 10 kills and they're up 3-2. On the other hand, Stanky has no kills.
Yeah, that's got to feel not great. But the 3 wins.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like for the long term of these 3 rounds, though, Stanky's going to have to get going.
Yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, they're going cash.
We do know that Stinky does not like his map, though, so that's part of the problem.
Yeah, it's just not really his style of play. He's way better on defense, and this map, it's just not. It does not encourage his style of defense as well.
Attackers have located a bomb.
But it doesn't really need to when you have Commando picking up all the kills.
That's true.
Wall fortified. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
Looks like we're gonna have Trey switch to Sentry for the
Attacker's
one-man
objective is
briefing.
to defuse a bomb.
Which, you know, it's a very smart call in 3v3s. However, I don't know if they realize this, but he's done that 5 times before, and they have not run a single game that he's been a striker in. On the one hand, smart play. On the other hand, they haven't been able to execute.
Okay, so he threw his 2-row canister, but I don't think it's going to actually stop that because the mute doesn't stop it from detonating because he's already sent it.
Yep.
So it just slowed it down. He's going to be playing red. Stinky Fingers is having to beat the castle down over here. Billion Bros still in garage, holding there. There's plenty of
Prepped
time.
the door
2
for a
minutes.
late run out, but didn't do it.
Yep. Which Respawn looks like he's sending on his 4S drones. He's staying on the first floor with it though. He's gonna be pushing. He did not push the door. Commando's still looking for one in the garage.
We are determined to get to the B side here. 2 on the breach and 1 on the window.
He just sent it. They've got a good hold here. They got a smoke up. Oh, and the Theofire taking commando. This is the spot for the attack. It's like you can smoke off some angles, but there's so many angles onto this to try to get it to be. There's
up pressure.
He picks up the kill on Theofire.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
Respawn goes down. Oh, it's 1v1?
Oh, Tony just missed with the grenade, the C4. There it is.
There it is. Is that his first kill? Or no, his second kill? No, did he get all 3 of them?
He did, he got all 3 of them.
And that was to close out the map.
What a time to get your first kill.
Yeah. Wow. What a map. It really showed that the Juggernauts can be taken down.
It sure did. That attack looked scary there for a minute though. Everybody pushing just one little spot.
Yep. All right. Well, that was a great first map, and we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and we'll get it started after that.
And now a quick word from tonight's sponsors.
Let's be real. Some folks just need a little more time, a little more patience, a little more love. At Getty's Teat Adult Daycare, we don't pretend to be fancy. We're not trying to fix anybody. We're just here to help them live a better life, on their terms. Some of our folks are learning how to cook. Some are learning how to say hello. Some are just learning how to sit still without throwing a chair. And that's okay, that's progress. We laugh a lot. Sometimes at stuff we shouldn't. Sometimes for no reason at all. But we love hard, and we celebrate everything. Because around here, every win counts. Getty's Teat Adult Daycare isn't for everyone, but it is for the ones who've been counted out. The ones they said would never get it. The ones with more heart than filter. Getty's Teat. For the beautiful weirdos, the late bloomers, the tardo-fagatonis, and the ones who just need a softer world. Come hang out. We saved you a seat.
There are moments in life where the noise fades, where the world quiets, where it's just you. Maybe it was a tough day, or maybe you just missed yourself. Whatever the reason, you need time. You need care. You need moisture. That's where we come in. Jergens Hand Lotion. Trusted since 1901, but finally fulfilling its true, higher purpose. This isn't just lotion. This is your co-star. Your wingman. Your forearm warrior. With a silky finish and vitamin E-rich formula, Jergens lets you explore your passions without friction. No chafing, no judgment. Just vibes. You've made mistakes before. Conditioner, sunscreen, that weird jelly your roommate left in the fridge. Never again. This is self-care. This is intimacy. This is your love language in a bottle. And remember, it's not weird unless you make eye contact with yourself in the mirror. Jergens Hand Lotion, because you deserve a happy ending.
Welcome back. That was a great first game. It was so close to going to overtime, but they held on, and I think he picked a great time to get his kills. So, that was some great ads though.
Yep,
You know,
good time.
I'm sure John is loving that ad.
Yep, that was an impressive showing from the Revenants this time for this past map. I mean, they do usually start pretty strong, and we'll see if they're able to actually close it out this time compared to last series.
Yeah, that's a good point. So far, it's kind of going exactly like the first game. Now it's early, so could very much change. But
Both teams saying they're ready, so we're gonna jump right in.
I'm surprised that Clubhouse and Border are the first two maps. With Getty and Will being the captains, I expected more of the off-meta maps.
Like theme park.
Theme, yeah. I know Outback's not really on the table right now, but that would have been one I'd see.
Yeah. Classic Blackbeard and Mira. Well, I do think the key point to victory last match was for sure the attack for the Revenants. That was, they doubled, is that right? Doubled their total wins on attack after the first series.
That is right, yeah.
Triple.
They were 1 for 9.
Yeah, 1 for 9.
I think triple, yeah, they were 1 for 9 in their first series.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, the classic upstairs.
Juggernuts to go 2-0 now on the next two maps. We will see, I suppose.
Classic upstairs Border to start. Interesting ops as well. Finneard wasn't played last match. Was he banned early?
10 seconds remaining.
I guess
He was only banned for one side.
5 seconds left.
Well, Billy and Bro is playing him this time with
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
They have Fire playing another op to stay on site, which is interesting. And Poor playing the roam, potentially.
We'll see how his cap cams go. I know everybody kind of knows them, but with the way attacks go, they still might catch somebody off guard. Or, you know, somebody might call one out and then not blow it up and catch somebody later that way too.
Yep. Revenant's going with another shield play. They did find success from that first match, I believe, with the shield. Jeez, I'm Revenant's camera.
And now that we've talked about it, they did have a shield play on Bank at least once.
Okay, I think my game is frozen. Yeah, the game is frozen for me. Hopefully it's not messing with their match. I'm still hearing stuff going.
Yeah, I'm watching. It's still going. Trey gets a quick frag on, was that from Vince? Yeah, it was from Vince. Trey gets the kill on Day of Fire. Looks like Stevie's going to come in with Monty to try to plant the default spot.
Yep. So with Day of Fire
A bomb has been located.
down, and the pickup on 84, Billy's in a bad spot now.
He's in a real tough spot.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
They know where he's
They
at
know
now.
where he is.
Oh, jeez, brutal. What a kill! What a kill! He's got no time though.
You can try to long arm it.
Eventually. Oh, he's gonna get the chill right into the underneath.
Yep, there it is.
Oh man, what a take. That is a much improved attack compared to that first match. The Revenants.
It was. That was a very quick, to the point. They held the most important angle and got right in the fight.
Yeah, they knew what they were going to do. They went with it. But no
That's the
ban.
tough. Oh man, I'm a little surprised about that.
I am too. I wonder if that was a mistake on the Juggernuts side or not.
Yeah, I would have expected an OSA ban, so I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, it was leaked after their first match when they did a no ban against the Psychos, and it was leaked that it was a mistake or an accident. It was not a purpose no ban.
You know, there's only one
Defenders,
person who can
protect your
hold
bombs from
responsible
being
for that.
defused
That'll
by
be the captain.
attackers.
Yep. Which who's now taking the clash, maybe to try to stop this push on archives. They traded a couple operators here. Valk, and I do like the Valk in the series.
Definitely. I like keeping the Goyo too.
Yep.
You know, the tough thing about that last attack with only 3 people is you didn't have anybody over here in armory
10 seconds
look
left.
out onto Vince's balcony.
Yep.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, there's no one over here to put pressure on the ones
Attackers
trying to
must
plant
locate
either.
and defuse a bomb.
They left a couple of walls over here towards Office Soft, which is interesting.
Attackers have located a bomb.
For,
Yeah. That's how much
reinforcements.
stuff they had to place down.
Yeah, 3 Valk cams, 4 Goyos.
Doesn't look like they're going to go for the same exact push. They did open the door to probably potentially put some pressure on them. Does look like Respawn does have the Montang again. And they are going to possibly go for a Walker's push.
Which, as of now, they've left B wide open.
Yeah, and their defense have extended way into Fountain, which is going to be tough to... It's not going to be helpful at all if they actually do push this B side. Okay, he's calling it out now. Day of Fire's calling it out now. That should know what's going on.
Ooh, those
Smoking
tracks are
it.
gonna...
Those tracks are going to be tough for Day of Fire to deal with.
Looks like Billy is rotating to give him help.
Flash is a good counter to the shield. It pulls away his shield.
They have no one to take advantage of that right now, though.
Or it look like they're going for the plant. They don't know it.
Trey.
Flamethrower did get the respawn kill. So now it's just
They have a 2v1
Stinky
to
Fingers.
push things out. Go for the repel hold. You know, the clash shield though, you can hold the angle and just fuse behind it. Which is exactly what they're going to do, looks like.
Oh, yeah, he's gotten in a spot where he can't be seen from the balcony over here.
Yeah,
Yep,
that was a
got
great hold.
What a retake. Well done. They stayed calm. There was a little panic there for a little bit. Oh, and Day of Fire jumping in on this nice try, man.
You know, the only thing I'm curious about there is Day of Fire never deployed the shield, and I don't know if I've seen him play Clash before, so he may not have known how to.
I think he does know how to. I
Does
think
he?
we
Okay.
played labs the other night. I saw him put it down.
Okay.
It's just, I do think it's kind of janky, isn't it? Because you have to like hit a button and then you're holding down the trigger to place it, and then.
Yeah, it depends on what button you have it mapped for, I guess. But for me, it's the primary gadget button.
Yeah, that pinch with Billy and Day of Fire was nice on respawn to kind of get him out of the way so that they could actually set up for that retake. Stinky Fingers went on the repel, but it really wasn't a great angle. Like the breach that they had opened and the placement of the diffuser just did not give him enough to actually be able to see where they were at.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Agreed. Yeah, it's the only problem with the little can opening breach charges. They don't give you
Much of
a
a
great view. I'm surprised they didn't get a clash.
Yeah, I think that was a counter to the Montagne, so I think they were just like, oh, well,
attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Not as crucial. And I'm sure Stinky Fingers is probably thinking, yeah, I would rather have Day of Fire on
10 seconds left before insertion.
than someone else.
5 seconds to insertion.
That's a fair point. Still can be super annoying, especially in
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
But they did know they were going to this site, and that's why they took the cage, so they're probably going to go upstairs and get that hatch.
It's like Tony's gonna try to hide up there in the break room and try to catch him going for that hatch.
Yep, it's classic Tony spots. Under a
Fine, put it
table,
low.
desk.
2 claymores upstairs, or 2 cat cans upstairs.
They're not going after upstairs, it looks like, actually. They're going for a server's push. Interesting. They do have 2 of those sidearm breaches. Hard breaches. But they don't, I don't know if they'll even need it because they do have the rotate to bathroom. If they're able to get Billy out of there. Oh my gosh.
Got the cap can kill on him on the front door.
Going down to a cap can.
On the front door of all places with the exploding pipe there. You know he's kicking himself for that one.
Commando. Billy.
Tony's content to hold it so they know that where Trey is now. I don't swing him on the. Oh well, he got the kill on the respawn up there.
Yep, he snuck up on him while respawn just hopped off cam. So now it's
They
just
did get the hatch open
to Commando.
Just
He
Trey
is getting
downstairs.
flanked. He's getting flanked. It just depends on the timing. He picks up that one, so he has plenty of time. 50 seconds. He's got a drone. If he wants to slow it down, he does not.
Got Tony reloading.
Their fire is just gonna. Oh, he almost had him.
If he tries to bait him out, he's just gonna stick it. There you go.
Oh, and he gets the kill. I mean, it's hard to pull off the diffuser and be able to start looking for where they're at.
It is. It definitely is. He has a nomad on the other rotate, so I feel like if he'd been just a hair quicker off the fuse, he may have picked it up to kill.
Yep. When he jumped off the defuse, he looked directly over the wall, and Theofire had already gotten around the wall on it.
Yeah, he'd already swung in.
Yep. That was a crucial round, though. I mean, it's big when you're picking up attack wins against a defensive team like this.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Because even if the Revenants are able to pick up 2 attacks, which is definitely doable, it's just going to go into overtime.
No surprise on the clash ban.
Attackers need to locate
really.
and defuse bombs.
Revenants aren't defense now.
Revenants were attacking. Okay.
Yeah, they were attacking.
Okay, so the Juggernauts are starting off in the bathroom this time, instead of going upstairs first, which I think is actually a decent play.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
The Revenants, our league in general is just not very good at attacking the site.
10 seconds to insertion.
It's already got JFR
5 seconds
pull
left
off
before
Cali
insertion.
Switch. This is not as
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
We do have a Bravo. You can steal some of those cap cans or and we have a Twitch, kind of doubling up on the same job there.
Looks like he is stealing some of the cap cans. I don't know if Twitch is taking any out too, though.
They're both on drones over here. Oh, and the
oh, they got the Brava, the Twitch drone with
the bulletproof cam zapped it. It was the Brava drone, right?
No, it was a Twitch
drone.
drone.
A Twitch drone. Yeah, right.
And now he's back around.
Oh, and
it's
down again.
They did steal at least 2 cap cans. Looks like that's why they don't have the bulletproof cam. They only use all the Brava charges on the other things, so they can't steal a cam. He's gonna try now, though.
With his other drone.
FIBA positioned.
Mm-hmm.
As designed, FIBA activated.
They have wasted half the map for time doing this, though.
Yep. And they don't have any hard breaches, so they're not getting through bathroom wall. They're gonna have to push this hallway. I do not like this position there.
It's a really tough push. I mean, it's almost just a kill hole right there. And they have cam. They know Billy is in vent right now. Workshop.
Activating drone.
I think I lose control, right? They smoked off the corridor. Commando has a zombie barrier on the path. If fire gets a kill, though. Fire has deep fight actually in front of her.
Swapping knives!
It was a tough retake. And they both got pinned in back the whole time. Trey.
Does have time to figure out. crucial piece to this round was for sure them hopping through the Tiller's window, being able to get past that without Trey seeing him from that door, because Trey was just a couple seconds behind. He peeked it and just missed him get in.
Yeah, I
Once they
feel
were
like
in-
having Stinky and Trey in bathroom was tough for that position. Because it's basically just one angle you got to hold to watch them coming out of there.
Yeah, to me, like with Trey in the position he was in, he could watch that hall. Stanky didn't have to really worry about the door. He could play vending machine and play a way more aggressive hold up against the windows, like someone trying to hop in through windows at
And
Tiller's.
you would know if they were trying to go through bathroom because they would have had to blow up the zombie barrier. So they would have had plenty of knowledge if they were trying to get in the bathroom at that point.
Yep. So strong start for this Juggernaut team.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
This is our first time on board with It is.
Yeah, it's first time on board. Week 2. Scopos.
Thank you going for a Scopos this time.
I do like that too. Yeah, they didn't play any upstairs at all. And if someone was up there, they could have flanked.
10 seconds to go.
And this is a good site to play that operator because you can get trapped
5 seconds
offsite,
remaining.
or you can get trapped offsite.
Very much so.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
We saw that last match. They got trapped on site in bathroom and couldn't retake.
He's doing a ton of reinforcements.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
No Bravo this time, because they're just sticking with the Twitch. So I do like the Ace switch up. I feel like they did kind of get lucky with picking up respawn in the tellers and being able to take tellers without being spotted coming through the window. I think that should have been a way harder take than they were able to execute. I don't think it was going to happen again.
I agree. I think respawn got caught with the wrong angle when Deifier came in the window.
Selma sequence activated.
Get the wall now. Stinky Fingers at top of main.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Sneaking down right now. He's opening hatch. He's going to put some pressure. 84 is watching back flanks. But I don't think they know Commando's inside one of the showers. Maybe they do. Stinky Fingers went all the way over to waiting. Balcony at waiting.
Yep. He got pushed off of that Dokkaebi call.
Yep. They're just delaying. I do think this is good so far for the defense. Oh, that move right there, using the ace charge to blow up the shield. Oh, and Respawn gets a kill on Billion, bro. That was huge. The flank is coming from Stinky Fingers still, but it's still a little too far out.
Yeah, now he's just kind of holding the bathroom angle.
Reloading!
Get the kill on Respawn.
He does have a good spot right here. He knows that they're not in showers yet.
He will be able to see him as they come through.
Yeah. If they do spot him on the drone, it's going to make really tough, though. Oh, they did not. It looks like they're going to just take bathroom here.
Oh, he missed him, though.
Yeah.
Saw him run through, but he just missed him.
He knows that the plant's going down. Oh, he's
also right as he put his smoke, he couldn't see it. Oh, anyway.
They have fire coming up from behind, taking the map. Gonna go to it overtime. And see, this is the Juggernauts that that we saw in the first series.
Indeed. Yeah, just methodical, just pushing through everything, and they're not giving up on this instigation over here.
Nope. All right, I guess we'll go to a short bathroom break, run some ads, and catch us for the final map.
Can't wait.
And now a quick word from tonight's sponsors.
In the world of tactical ops, there's no room for hesitation or feelings.
Was that a single toe out of formation? Congratulations, you're dead.
Welcome to the Mrs. Walker's School for Tactical Insertions and Hard Breaching, where your excuses get breached first. Mrs. Walker isn't just the founder, she's a legend. 3 tours, 0 patients, and 1 titanium hip installed on the battlefield. You'll learn precision breaching, silent insertions, drone intel and counter intel, flash timing, door dominance, and much, much more. From raw recruits to breaching machines, for $5,999 a semester, she'll break you down and build a weapon. Mrs. Walker's School for Tactical Insertions and Hard Breaching. Kick first, cry never.
It started with just one battle, just one tank, just one victory. But then the victory stopped, and the grind began. You told yourself it was just a hobby, a game you could quit any time. But it's been 7 years. Your friends are gone, your family sends emails now, and your mousepad smells like cheese. This is what World of Tanks addiction looks like. By the time your therapist mentioned boundaries, you were already trying to unlock the T-95 with the derp gun. You thought you could just play casually, then you learned what armor angling meant. Now you're deep into tank destroyer spreadsheets. You've started saying things like weak spot meta out loud. We're World of Tanks Addicts Anonymous. And you, my friend, need help. It's okay to miss a match. It's okay to uninstall. Temporarily. We offer support in a safe, judgment-free space. Weekly group meetings, scheduled naps, gentle introductions to vitamin D, and limited supervised sessions of Age of Empires 2 for the transition phase. We've helped thousands get back on their feet and into pants. Our motto? Tracks before snacks? No, not anymore. Now it's touch grass, kick ass, reclaim your damn life. This isn't about quitting, it's about rebooting. World of Tanks Addicts Anonymous. Because you can't shell your way out of emotional instability forever. It's time to respawn into society.
I don't know about you, but I, for one, may be calling the Mrs. Walker School for Tactical Insertions to get some training in before our next match.
Yeah, I mean, it pays off at least a little bit.
It certainly seems that way.
With the each walker on one walker on each side.
That's true. All right, so we have an overtime match.
And we're off. So, Juggernuts gets to start on defense again. '84 thinks he's a comedian.
He always does. Every now and then he's funny, but we can't let him know that.
A classic ban on the Blackbeard, but a Fenrir to start us off.
Yeah, I don't know who else should really ban to start out. Finier's annoying enough, and Billy's played him a couple times already. Gray pulling out his Amaru. He loves playing Amaru on attack on this objective.
Does he ever use like going up the hatch or anything, or is it just over the
I think
sky bridge maybe?
Yeah.
Attackers need to locate and
defuse
defuse as many bombs as they can.
Clear.
Alibi. Taib. And 84 going back to the roam probably? Or does he have some type of play over here at the printer?
He probably does.
10 seconds left before insertion.
I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember.
He usually plays
5
fast
seconds
over
to
here,
insertion.
I think. And he plays like the staircase, but
Bomb located by attackers.
feels like
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
And then Billy is probably going to be playing Anchor with Day of Fire.
Don't forget, we have a poll up in chat for post-game interview. So you can chat with this interview. We'll also have some chat questions.
Yep. That looks like the attack is coming from Coast Guard building. They're droning up. Commandos droning up the sky bridge. Stanky's working on front entrance.
They didn't bring any hard breach in.
They do have.
Oh,
they
they
do have
did.
4.
Yeah, they did.
Two of them
they
have it.
But they don't have. If the 0 cam, they could essentially with the Cade.
Oh man, he picked him off through the wall, through the door over here. And Commando was picking up 80 points through the window.
See Trey May and Maru in here shortly.
Yep.
Although it looks like Will might be looking that way.
Stanky's still working on top of red.
Trey's droning out highlight. He may jump in. Yep, here he goes.
Yep.
Let's see if they hear it. Will didn't hear it. He's turning around. Oh, Trey got him.
And Commando and Stanky gets the pickup on Billy.
He's going for the plant.
Muffs it. How about them shooters?
We may have some controversy brewing for next game. We have a former captain who might be doing some backseat broadcasting. Maybe wishing he was still a captain again.
Ooh. You talking about?
I won't name names.
2 eyes. That was a good attack. It was solid. They were patient. They lost one early, but they didn't really panic. They held some angles, took some shots. Stinky Fingers did his classic shoot and scoot. shoot and scoot back and forth. Window, door, back to window, different window, then back to door to push.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Or back to window to push. And Commando ended up going through the window right when the shots were getting when Dale Fire was shooting, so I don't think he actually heard it. He might have, but he didn't.
He turned around like
sure.
he did, but I don't know if he just sensed it or actually heard it, because Trey definitely got the drop on him.
And then Poor resorting back to his classic Frost.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Yeah, I like that Frost placement, just because if you get a late push from over
5
here,
seconds
you might
remaining.
not see it in time.
Yep, and I think that could be a
Attackers
bigger
must
thing
locate and
to
defuse a bomb.
To switch to Frost after that attack, because that attack was so slow that they were rushing there at the end to take sight. And that's a great situation for traps.
It sure is. And he put one on the default plant spot too, right outside box, so if they have to go for a late push there.
Yep.
Looks like they're pushing for green now though.
Yeah, they're getting up here
just
pretty
got the
quick.
reinforcement before Stinky started shooting the door window.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Site set up.
Commando may still be doing. Yep, Commando's still pushing average over here. He's droning it out. He may come in early even.
We got some of the windows so far. Castle.
Oh, he came in. He's in. He came in a different window, but he's in Skybridge. I don't think they heard him.
It's hitting with nothing. Respawn hopping in.
Like Will's first floor going for a red flank
Billy
on him.
Bro doesn't know that Commando's over here on his left.
Yeah, he has no idea.
Still
I don't think
watching
Trey knows
door.
he's over there either. He's holding the green angle so they can push in. Oh, Trey will know now if
He should
Stevie's
know
on
now.
call.
Oh,
I don't know if they called
there
it now,
is.
but they got it.
Walked right up on him.
reload.
And
They have all of sight. Like,
so they're planting. Bill's gonna get a free kill on Trey.
but get refragged immediately. Man, the Revenants are good on this map.
They are.
They're up 2-0.
And the Amaroos, but
Yeah.
just they're going back upstairs.
Yep. Yep, they are going back to servers.
Don't forget to vote for our post-game interview and post-game questions, just in case this match goes downhill fast.
Yep.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, 84 going to the
Fully
Clash.
Clash. Yeah.
I like this Goyo play as well. The site is tough because the
Attackers have discovered the
Skybridge over
location
there,
of a
like,
bomb.
Once they cross that threshold of the hall, then it's like they have like so much pressure on everything that would be normally holding A, you know? And
10 seconds
with that,
remaining.
It gives them at least time. Someone could be playing B and hold them off a little easier.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Yeah, it's very true.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Alright, Alright, respawn back on the shield, which is interesting because there's a clash in this one, so it's like kind of is countered with that. Oh, and Stanky going with the buck. I don't know if I've ever seen Stanky go with the buck.
I've seen it once or twice.
And then Commando going Nomad. He's playing his normal Skybridge spot. Billy's going to be the one holding A with support from 84. And they have fire playing over green again.
Green. They kind of given up Skybridge again. They have some barbed wire for noise this time, but
might just be able to take red.
I'm a little surprised they're not giving a little more attention to Skybridge.
Loading you back!
Oh, I don't know. He just, I guess he just got caught off guard.
I'm surprised. Yeah, Stanky Fingers is even questioning it. Like, was he AFK? Right, Montaigne on the red.
Will may have seen him. Ray's about to go into Skybridge. Tony
might be trying to hold him off.
Yeah, Tony hears it. He's going back over there. Well placed Nomad, and Tony might be in trouble though.
Man, Will's playing this game with Montaigne. Oh, and Flash goes down hard.
Trey
they have
jumps into the fire.
1v3 against the Montaigne as well. This is.
And they're going for the plant. There it is.
Stinky on red.
Stinky using the DMR too.
Alright, let me see if I can pause this game. Okay, he's good now.
That's just some bad timing on his part.
Just gonna see if I can pause it. I can pause it.
That's good to know for the future.
Yep. A no ban again. This team has had 3 no bans out of their 2 series.
That's it's almost like on purpose at this point.
Yeah.
Or it's just the act of conceding. They're not even banned.
Or it's just, I mean, they are all out of sorts, and it's kind of showing a 0-3. Their hold on this
attackers
map
need to locate and defuse
not
bombs.
nearly as much as this previous map or previous game.
I think with the basement site first. Can't say I blame them there with how the Revenant,
bomb located by attackers.
Upstairs. Now this is interesting. We have Trey playing Capcan.
10 seconds to go.
Oh yeah.
Not something
5
you see
seconds
too terribly
remaining.
often.
Yeah.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
No hard breaches from the attack, but 6 smoke grenades.
They are getting hatched now. It's kind of a late hatch, but no one's there to punish it. They're probably not even going to go upstairs.
Yeah, they're shooting out the
Okay, they are.
basement door, the bathroom, just to make noise.
They're just all 3 sitting waiting for a call, and on site you've got two on site and 1 in the bathroom.
Now Billy finally broke in upstairs. And they'll have it relatively free if all three are downstairs.
Giving a call so that they can hear any roamers if there's anyone up here, and of course no one is. Man, I would have liked a fuse or something here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised Tony didn't play fuse.
Yeah. The is so helpful for being able to take a spot without having to worry about someone's around a corner or something.
That's a very good point. I am
surprised as well.
With this light. That's
Okay,
what Tony
they
said.
fires right down main stairs. And Billy and Bro's right behind him. To sight.
Another call comes out. TV off cams.
Oh, damn. It was in the bathroom.
Oh, that was the fuser too.
And
I don't think.
Commando took some damage there.
I don't think they know they have diffuser.
Nice shot! Busting smoke!
Oh, Tony gets a kill on TV inside.
He's down. They don't know it though.
Tony has B. Yeah, they don't know it. He walked completely out of it.
Oh my
Got him.
goodness. What a What a freaking kill!
Wow.
Billy! You're dirty! Allegations against Al seem more likely towards Billy now. That was why he was AFK last round. He was turning on his hacks.
It could be. That's a much needed win for them.
That was. Stop the bleeding. Show them they can still win on this map. On the game.
There's the cap cam band.
Yep, that makes sense. There's two players that play Capcan, Getty, or Stanky Fingers and Commando.
You know, if nothing else, at least they don't get 4-0'd.
Yep.
That would be
chat.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
If the Revenants win, who are we taking?
I haven't
seen any.
Checked the poll yet.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I'll give the poll just another minute, and we'll see who chat wants.
Got Hatch. Commando on Clash is going to be definitely scary.
Yeah, Commando plays a pretty good Clash.
10 seconds left.
And Stanky on Fenrir. He's
5 seconds left.
A lot now.
That round one.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
No ban might come back to bite them here.
Oh yeah.
Ban cap game not Fenrir.
Especially if they're able to get to overtime.
For sure, that's true. Looks like the poll is leading Trey right now. For the post game.
So they did get Fuse.
Yeah, there's the that's what we expect the first round, even though it didn't matter.
Yep, Billy just took it in his own hands. Well, I guess not only because Lady Poor picked up a kill as well. No one's in the little closet.
Trey's coming up the stairs to hold the stairs, looks like. Got some cat cans going off right now. If it's gonna
Attackers
catch
drop the
anybody.
diffuser.
Looks like it's not gonna catch anybody.
Oh, but Stanky is gonna fight their fire and he gets that kill.
I think the noise of the fuse, they didn't hear him coming up the stairs.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
He's laying prone on those stairs. If they push up to it, they may not see him.
Yep. And a Revenant or Respawn is directly under Billy.
If he saw him when
the snare flash. Oh, he had a shield put up. Alright, let's see what 84 can do. 1v3 against a clash as well. So Commando's swinging around. He's just going to look for him. And he's going to see him just at the last second, so they do know where he's at. They did not clear out any of the bomb right out here. Someone in
Trey's gonna go for the run out on him. Oh, and Trey got him.
Except that last kill, man, on the coffin. What a game, what a series. And the Revenants pick up their first series win.
Need to pull Trey in before he goes to bed. He was voted post-game interview.
Alright.
That was a clinic by the Revenants there.
Alright, let's see if we can get Travies in here.
What up, folks?
Welcome in. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You guys put on a great show tonight.
Went so much better than the first game.
Yeah, you held on this time. That was good stuff. We had a couple of chat questions for you. One of them, so it's no secret you're cold-blooded with your all your reptiles you like. So how does it feel to start out so hot when you're cold-blooded?
It's like basking in the sun, just laying there soaking up the heat.
So, great game, great series. You played lights out tonight. What do you think was the difference between this series and last series?
What I told my team was I switched my monitors, what side of the desk they're on. They are now matching the last season.
Oh, okay. It's championship season.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Same monitor configuration now. It's the only reason. Just that.
You
That's
messed up
simple.
the
I love
juju
it.
on your desk, and now you're back.
Uh-huh.
Love it. So with your performance tonight, does that mean think he's now the bottom?
I wouldn't say he's a bottom.
Change your all dynamic there.
No, he still definitely leads. Gives a great call outs. He just didn't have the gun skills I had today. But he led us to where we needed to go in order for me to get him.
Yep.
He was mad that I took his MVP with his new elite skin that last game, though. With that last kill.
He wanted to show it off.
He really did.
Yeah, I saw his player card, and I was like, oh man, that's new.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I just picked it up. I need to get. It's my time for the MVP. That last kill took it from him.
Wow.
What's your secret to playing so well so late when it's 4 hours past your bedtime?
I don't overthink it. I just go on autopilot. It's great. I have no idea what's going on.
Late when it's 4 hours past your bedtime. Fair enough. Fair enough. You gonna be able to sleep after that, or you gonna be jacked up for a while?
That's a great question. I'll let you know in the morning when I don't wake up because I'm still awake.
What's going to be your post game routine this time for your back for having to carry Getty so hard? You ice it, you heat it, little Jergens.
I might find Ike's dog and do some sit-ups with him. I hear he's really heavy. I hear Ike likes a meaty. That'd be a great weight for it.
Oh man, I don't know if Ike will share though. You'll have to take that up with him.
Oh, he'll share.
All right, I think that's all the time we've got. Thank you, Trey, for joining us in the booth, and congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you, thank you. Hope you're a little scared for next time we play now, Joe.
Oh, I am. All right, I think that's all the show we have for tonight. Am I mistaken on that, Trumbull?
I believe that's what we have for him. Yeah,
All
great
right.
great performances all around. Good job, Trey. Congrats. Enjoy the
Thank you,
win.
thank you. You all have a great night. I'm gonna go maybe sleep.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, until next time, our next matchup will be against the Mythics and the Psychos, to be determined on the day, but hopefully soon. It's been a blast. All right, signing off.